Morning, everybody. Thank you for your emails over the past couple weeks. I got some great questions from those emails that I wanted to answer in this video, so let's get into it. First of all, is there a textbook for the course? Nope. Don't buy a textbook. There is none. Anything you need materials-wise, I've created, and I will get to you digitally. More on that in the video for next week. Technology. I bet a bunch of you came up through school using Texas Instruments graphing calculators. We don't use those in these classes. You can if you want to. I don't use them, and I don't expect you to go buy one. We're going to be using spreadsheets, and I know some of you have never used a spreadsheet before, and that's okay. You're going to learn how to use them in this class. I'm wrestling right now between Microsoft Excel and Google Sheets, but don't worry, I'm working for solutions that are going to work for most people. I know you're all on different platforms. Some of you using MacBooks, some are using PCs, Chromebooks, tablets, all kinds of stuff. And technology behaves differently depending on what platform you're on. I'm aware of that, and I constantly am working to make it more equitable across the board. So more on that next video too. And the last question I got was, how do class meetings work? This was actually one of the more popular questions. Many of you asked this one. The way I do my classes is, and I'm going to have a more descriptive video next week for this, I flip my topics, meaning that I record videos kind of like this one, where I explain mathematical topics, then I give you assessments to do based on those videos. So that's all done outside of class time. You all have a class time that's on the schedule, you know, Monday, Wednesday, Friday, 8 a.m. to 10 a.m., or Tuesday, Thursday, 10:15 to 12:15. During those times, I am going to open a Zoom meeting, and you can drop in during that Zoom meeting. I'm going to organize this better in videos coming next week and the week after. But it's just kind of a drop-in if you have questions on the assessments. I don't teach live. I don't think that works very well remotely. I've never had a Zoom meeting. I'll share this with you. I've never been in a Zoom meeting where every person in the Zoom meeting's technology worked the entire time. It's a great technology. I just don't think it works for something as important as like explaining math topics. I think it's better to record a video, let you watch it as many or as few times as you need to, rewind, play it again, go back, play it again, than to try to pretend that this works live. So the Zoom meetings we have will be during your class time, and you can drop in and drop out as you have questions. It worked great in the spring. I'm going to do it again this fall. Again, more detail next week with a slightly longer video, but I just wanted to get some of these questions that y'all asked. They were so good, and they're very, very typical. Please don't worry about the class. It's going to be great. It really is. It's weird. It's a weird time. It's a crazy time, but it's going to be great. We're going to create a little learning community. I had a lot of students actually in the spring that I had all year that said they enjoyed the spring the best because the experience of dropping in when we had questions and then moving out when we didn't was actually very, very kind of freeing for them. They didn't feel quite as, I have to get there in time for the entire 2 hours. So more details to come in the future. Next week I'll send you another video, but I just wanted to reach out, say good morning, get a couple of your awesome questions answered. Stay safe, be well, and talk soon.